welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles with me. We are now going to proceed with the game. Alright, so right now, I'm not certain what we are going to have to do next, because I believe we've done quite a lot. So I'm not certain what else he wants from me, unless we move out. Perhaps if we move out... don't mind me, my keyboard is not working right now. I would have to work with my laptop keyboard, which is not very convenient for me, so let me just use the mouse mostly. Are we done with this room? We might be done with this room. Do we just exit? Is that what it is? Do we just exit? Oh, is something happening? Aha! Okay, I'll just use my spacebar. I think my spacebar is reachable. Ah! Look! Naruhodo-san! Seaman Stroganoff is gone. Has gone. I mean, he would have other duties, I guess. Oh, now is a good time for us to enter the cabin. Strong enough? The burly Russian sailor who's always crossing his armor and glaring at us. Ah! All these Russian names are impossible to remember. You might want to try to remember them. I think it's quite important to remember names in general. Tra-la-la. Wait, who is this? Is this the lady? Did you hear that? It sounded like someone singing. Tra-la-la-la-lira-lira-lay? I did it. Oh, it's him. The Great Detective Way. This caroling. I know that lark-like voice. Well, never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us. Unless he's in the room. Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin. Sure. Definitely, before that stringent crewman comes back. Ah, it's Stroganoff, not Stringent. We're gonna have to work on your memory a bit. I think your skills on remembering names. So let's just move. Let's get back to her cabin. It says Burial First Class Cabin. Number 2. Miss Pavlova isn't back. Oh, sorry, that was... Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Susato-san. Oh, where's she gone? Okay, there she is. Hey, what are you doing? Those are her private things. It's not a moment to waste, Naruhodo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can. She has a point. I suppose you're right. For Kazuma's sake. You okay? What? Not just for Kazuma-sama. What do you mean? It's for us too. Of course it's for us too. It can't be long now until we arrive at port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there. Really? We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san. By ourselves if we have to. So she believes us as innocent. That's good. Yes, we will. Right, so, okay, let's do the examine thing. Okay, let me just... Okay, we will start with this. She was looking at this wardrobe. Naruhodo-san, are you there? Yes. Sorry, I'm right here. Yes, why? Oh, good. What? I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home. Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know. Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. Why is there a difference? Hang on, let me move my mouse. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's full of beautiful outfits. I guess because it's not empty? I suppose they are all stage costumes. I wonder why she brought them if she's running away. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding in there, but no such luck. Oh yeah, we were looking for her friend. I think it's a snake. Right. Here, right? Was it here? No, it wasn't. It's not this one. Oh, she took it out. Is that it? Oh my, Miss Pavlova's case is open. Did it escape? It's completely empty inside, but according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there. Yes, a friend that she had to keep secret. Either she let it out or it escaped, because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Buria. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. And more to the point, where is it now? We have a problem. Let me just... There's a lot of things to look at. Strange. Ah yes, they're displayed in this cabin too. Look, there says Buria's Rules of Passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Okay. I suppose Miss Pavlova realized that she needed to keep the contents of her case a secret after she read this. Her special friend, I mean. I wonder where her friend has disappeared to now. I wonder too. Maybe up there? Maybe down here? Inside here? Okay. It's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine. Oh dear. I just hope Seaman Stroganoff doesn't find it and throw it overboard. Oh yes, so do I. Do you think it's a cute animal though, Rinosuke? All the books have toppled over together, look. Every single one. Please don't touch it. Please don't touch it. Please don't fix it. Do you think that's the god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though. It does not look... I think it's just a statue in Kazuma's cabin. Perhaps... What? Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase. Did something happen overnight? I don't know. Would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company? Yeah. Alright then. It must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage. When would I have the time to do that? Not everything bad that happens on this ship is because of me, you know. Well, anyway. No, don't touch them. I'll set them all straight again in here too. I don't like seeing things in disarray. No. Never mind. If it makes you happy. Okay, we've checked it. How about that? Ooh, okay. There are just a few books on the desk. Nothing else by the looks of it. Well, Miss Pavlova only ran away from the ballet last night. She's hardly occupied this cabin for any time at all. That's true. I wonder what kind of books she likes to read. Let me see. Yes, I see. It would seem that Miss Pavlova enjoys reading. Don't tell me her Lokshoms, please. Books written in Russian. Oh. Okay. Thanks. I think I probably already knew that. It's rude to ask too much of people, Naruhodo-san. Kindly remember that. Okay. To the left. There's a plate down there. Oh. For feeding the pet? I wonder what this little saucer is doing on the floor. Did we not inspect this room at all? Then, I don't recall. Yes, it doesn't look like it's been dropped, more like it was put there deliberately. Do you think there could be a leak in the roof just above here? I don't think so. I think that it's for her pet. What? A leak? Is this ship quite safe? No, because there was a mother in here, so it's not safe at all. I'm sure that even if there's a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship is going to sink. No, you're right. Of course you're right. What are we doing? She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she? How about here? Nothing? No, okay, cool. It would seem this teapot is empty. Good. So she drank already, or she hasn't drunk at all? So the natural conclusion is that the Russians are very thirsty people. Strange conclusion, but okay. Or because Miss Pavlova only came into this cabin last night, she hasn't had the chance to make any tea yet. That seems more probable. I mean, it could be either. Yes. It's definitely that they're excessively thirsty. I'd lay 1,000 to 1 on it. Nah, you're assuming now. You're rather obstinate, aren't you, Naruhodo-san? Yeah. Okay, let's see. How about that? No, nothing? Nothing? Ah, trash can. I suppose every cabin has a waste paper basket. Shall we have a little look and see what's been thrown away? Naruhodo-san. It's poor etiquette to go sifting through someone's rubbish, you know. It's important. Those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. It seems familiar. However, these are special circumstances, I think. Yes. Exactly, we have no choice. There's hardly anything in here at all. Oh. Okay. Oh well, that's a little disappointing. Are we done? I think we're done on this side. Hang on. We're done? Oh. There's one of these next to the bed in Kazuma's cabin too. Yes, it's a bell cord. I can't resist. Please don't, please. Please don't do it. No. She barely hesitated there and she gave it a good tug too. Please. Please. No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come. We don't want them to. We're trying to investigate in secret. Yeah. Did I leave anything out? Oh, this. The vent. So this ventilator... Oh, sorry. So this ventilator connects to Kazuma's cabin next door. Yes. Although what a fool a shipbuilder must be to open a ventilator into another room. Ah, maybe. It's so that if there's a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin would notice and raise the alarm. Strange. Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning. Yeah, I think that's more likely. That is a possibility. Anyway, last night, Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled van coming out of this ventilator. Right. Her pet, wasn't it? The door? The door? This cabin door has the same simple sort of bolted latch that our cabin door has. If the bolt's drawn across, there's no way anybody could enter the cabin from outside. Yes, it's not a particularly heavy-duty bolt, is it? But still, it wouldn't slide across of its own accord, would it? No, and the door is made of metal, so there's no chance of trickery using magnets to unbolt it from the outside. Interesting. And it seals up perfectly too, to stop any seawater coming in. So you couldn't use the method you told me of passing a thread through a crack around the closed door either. I seem to know a lot of tricks for opening doors. I'm starting to see why they suspect me. Go back here. There's nothing. Oh no. Hang on. Is there anything here? Miss Pavlova's cabin. This could be our chance. What? The burly sailor doesn't appear to be around at the moment. We could investigate every last inch of that cabin. I did. I'm not sure if we could go that far, but we could certainly do with looking around more. I'm sure we could learn something. Hang on. Is there something I need to look at here, perhaps? Oh! I forgot he was here. Okay, maybe we will talk to him. Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes, look! Wow, you never know where he's going to turn up next, do you? He seems to be stealing a look at something as he sings to himself. Tra-la-la-la-la, lira-lira-lay. I did it the great detective way. He's still singing. Do you think he hasn't noticed us? Or he's simply in extremely high spirits? Both? Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when the yacht bit off more than it could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, it's lucky her luck was about. Excuse me? I solved it all and I stood tall. I did it the great detective way. Mr. Sholmes. What? What is it? You want to fight? Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing and I was just about to reach the climactic finish. Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured now is as good a time as any. I very nearly dropped you to the floor with one of my famous right hooks. You can try. You could try. Alright, I get a picture. Now, could you put those fists away? Good. Can you tell me what you're up to? Mr. Sholmes, you seem to be examining something before we interrupted you. Ah yes, that. I was immersed in study of the ship's log as penned by the stockily built crewman who's usually on guard here. Oh, so the crewman was the one who wrote it, okay. Oh yes, the ship's log. And did you find out anything useful from it? Well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank. So he was busy, he was away, he was distracted, or he refused to record something. Right? Which means that there was nothing to report, nothing of note happened, so it can't be, I don't think so. He's laughing? Yeah, I think You truly are a student from the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by it. Hey, hey, rude. Sorry? Your logic, my boy, is inverted. What? Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Observe the other pages and all shall become clear. It would seem the same crewman of stands sentry in this first-class passageway, and there's an almost religious practice of recording nothing to report every half hour. Ah. He writes that in every 30 minutes? Yeah, so, as I said, something happened. Something he didn't, like he wasn't here, he was away, something happened, too distracted perhaps, or something he cannot report on. Nothing to report? Precisely. Put it simply, the seaman writes nothing to report when there is just that. And yet, the ship's log from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report. It's like he's not there. It's like he's away. It's like... Is he the same seaman? Do you mean? Yes, there were circumstances afoot last night which led to the seaman being absent from his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened? Was he off killing somebody? Was he off killing my best friend? That remains a mystery for now, but we can be sure something significant took place. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing nothing to report in the log. These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must lock the ship's log in your mental file. Alright. The ship's log has been entered into the court record. Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't have missed that, Ryunosuke. You're starting to understand what my way is, I see. What makes Sholmes Sholmes. Brilliance. Oh. Okay. Oh, ouch. What is it? Are you hurt? Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason, nothing more. Wait. He's not the only one, right? I think so. I think he's not the only one, yeah. Me too. And the inspector guy. Did Susato have a headache? Well, my friends, until our next encounter. He's still singing to himself. I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway. Tra-la-la-la-la. Did you have a headache too? Is something wrong, Susato-san? You seem lost in thought. It's just... well, I feel the same. Sorry? Yeah. So she has it too. I think they were all drugged with sleep medicine or something. Right? Sorry? Ever since I woke up this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing. Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, you too? Right? Suspicious, right? How about we go back to her cabin? Oh! Oh! What's that? Us? Us? Can't be us. No. It cannot be us. Ah. Shut down the engines immediately. Vessel sighted a quarter-mile fall. What does it have to do with us, though? Why are we being alarmed right now? Full stop. Hut to starboard. All hands, brace for impact. Okay, hold on to something. Susato, hold on to something. What? You too, Murinosuke. I think we are about to crash into... Oh. Another ship. What? Careful. I can't stand. Yeah, you just get down. Hold on to me. Is that bad? Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all? I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruhodo-san. Okay, good. Oh, okay. The room is a mess again. So see here? This would have happened last night. Look at the bookcase at the back. It's toppled down again. So it's the exact same situation as before she rearranged the books. I think... yes. The ship has come to a stop. Oh my goodness. What about you, Naruhodo-san? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Hello, is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance. Okay, shh. Do not say anything. Oh, that sounds like... who? Oh, okay, then let him in. Inspector Hosonaga. Is that you in there, Naruhodo-san? Unbolt the door, quickly. Did we bolt the door? I guess that's a smart thing to do because we do not want people to know we are here. What? The bolt? Oh, okay, so it got bolted when the ship moved. Or, to prevent itself from colliding. I guess it tilted quite a bit and so it bolted itself. So that would explain the problem with Kazuma's room also. It might not have been bolted in the first place. I see. The door's bolted. Did you do that, Susato-san? No, I didn't touch it. So they did not bolt it. Well, that's strange. How did... and look at all the books. Yeah, they're just like they were before again. Naruhodo-san, aren't you going to open the door and let the inspector in? Yeah, we should. I'd better tidy this place up first. Our violent emergency stopped has solved one mystery, at least in a very vivid way, yeah. But I knew that what awaited us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. What? Oh, did Inspector Hosonaga bring the guy, whoever he is? I forgot who he is. The one who beat him up, I guess. I hurried around tidying up the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart. Wait. No, wait. Wait. Am I blocking the way? Let me move myself a bit more. Okay. Is that better? Somehow the door to the cabin we were in ended up bolted after we made an emergency stop. Susato-san took a deep breath, then gently slid back the bolt. Oh, so in the end she's the one who opened the bolt, okay. Oh! I mean... Okay. What you are doing in Miss Pavlova's quarters? Ah, you both look unhurt. Good. Yes, we're fine. Thank you. What on earth happened? We heard something about how we were going to collide with another ship. Yes, it appears to have been a false report though. Oh, how did that happen? There's a dense fog outside, so it's extremely difficult to see. Someone must have thought he saw a ship ahead. Oh. This person obviously triggered the alarm, and that's why we made an emergency stop. Everything is chaos. The passengers are screaming, crew are running everywhere. The first class is the only quiet part of the ship at the moment. Good. Oh, I see. Someone triggered the alarm. Does that mean that someone pressed that button outside? Oh, is it? There should be more than one of those buttons, yeah? You wicked intruder, dressed all in black. You are the devil. Sorry, me? I've been called a lot of things before, but devil is the first. Oh, okay, so she is not wearing her disguise. That means the crewman knows her form. Okay, so she must have been wearing her disguise for someone else. You opened my traveling case. How could you? No, I thought it was you. Or actually maybe your pet escaped. I don't know. What? No, we didn't touch it. Right, Susato? That's right, Miss Pavlova. It was already open when we came into your cabin. Inspector. Yes? Arrest this man. I know he did it. He is a criminal. Is it not enough that he has killed a man? And he is a stowaway as well. If Vixen promises not to steal chicken, do you believe? Take him away. He is a trespasser as well as everything else. You want me to tell them your secret? I'm gonna tell him your secret. Stowing away, trespassing, killing. She is right. You are devil. It doesn't look good, does it? There is cell below deck. Throw him in. No. Hey, no. Tomorrow we dock in Hong Kong and we give you straight to police. Wait, a cell? Please, Inspector Hosonaga, is there nothing you can do? This is a Russian vessel. I really have no jurisdiction here. Come on, try your best. After my last effort to appeal to the captain's good nature, I think I'm out of options. This is terrible. This is a real crisis. I have got to find a solution. I'm gonna tell them on you and your pet. Okay? I'm gonna do that. But I can't present, so I don't know. Examine, I guess. Here. I just need to keep calm and focus on the task at hand, which is investigating. Don't touch my things. You want me to show you where crawfish hibernates? No. Hiya! No. Aren't you on my side, Susato? Mr. Naruhodo, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Wow, everyone's attacking me, and I was just starting to think she was my friend, yeah. Isn't there anyone who can help me out of this mess? Shams? There's only Shams left. Do I talk to her? Okay, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to you. I'll convince you. Miss Pavlova, can I? Get out! Listen, I'm sorry that we snuck in here without your permission, but... Get out now! we just need to investigate it with you. I don't know. I can't speak that, but I'm assuming she says get out. Okay. It's no use. She's not going to listen. I need to find someone who will. Inspector Hosonaga, please. Wait, I want to hear what he has to say. Please, just give me a little more time. I do nothing for you, except show you way to ship's prison cell. Ah, thanks, but no thanks. But I'm innocent. I didn't kill anyone. And trespassing and stowing away? Oh, she's doing it too. She's doing it too. Well, do you know, sometimes life can lead you down some unusual avenues and well...
No, you are guilty. Ship's cell is only place fit for you.
Come on, there has to be someone. Some savior to rescue me from this crisis. Okay, Inspector Hosonaga. Inspector Hosonaga, please. You've got yourself into a difficult situation here. By entering this cabin uninvited, you know we were investigating. Sorry, I was just so desperate to find a clue. You understand, right? I'm afraid there's really nothing more I can do to help you. If I push my luck any further, a punch to the face will be the least of my worries. Yeah, actually, I want you to stay safe too, actually. I'm really sorry. I have to take responsibility for giving you the freedom to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin. Now this has happened. I'll have to report to the captain at once. No, please don't go. I really need some help here. I need a savior to rescue me from this crisis. Sholmes, are you around, please? Let me look to the left. Maybe Sholmes is around? No, he's there. What the? What are you doing up there? Mr. Sholmes? Nice crown? Isn't that hers?
Naturally, I was analyzing what a weight of 20,000 rubles feels like on one's head. Have I not told you that as a detective, it is my business to know what other people do not? What other people do not? Hey, this isn't mere tomfoolery, my boy. Oh, no.
Well, why were you hanging from that hook before then? Okay.
Isn't it obvious? To properly assess the weight of the 20,000 rubles, naturally.
Like, how?
I wish to determine if it would ban that conceited-looking hook on the wall, so full of brag and bounce.
I'm surprised it's, still straight. Huh, I never know whether to take this man seriously or not. You don't.
Ah, you again, the great detective.
Oh, Inspector, I confess I've been looking for you. Really?
I have something to report to you most urgently.
Please report that we are innocent.
Well, you might try looking for me somewhere other than a hook on the wall next time. What is to report? Speak. An urgent report from a great detective can mean but one thing.
Have you solved the crime?
Yes. The case of the curious murder that took place last night here on this vessel, the steamship Buria,
has been solved?
Has been solved. By me, naturally.
Oh no, we're gonna go down some twisted route.
What?
Oh, sorry, that was us.
What?
Really?
Yes, I have eliminated all other possibilities. No other explanations exist. Please, not
me. Please. I'm not the criminal, please.
So allow me to eliminate all your minds. For I am about to reveal my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case.
Okay, let me just listen to him for a while, okay?
Ha! You have solved that. Even Hedgehog understands this case. We all knew who was responsible for killing student boy this morning when we found criminal in a wardrobe. It is this far away and he has handcuffed to prove it.
I didn't do it.
The trouble is,
There doesn't appear to be anyone else who could have killed the victim. Oh, well, wait. Wait till you know about the bolt. I'm gonna tell you about the bolt. Unless Sholmes will tell you about the bolt. Because as everyone knows, the cabin door was bolted shut from inside. That means the culprit must be someone who was inside the cabin. Yeah, no. Yes, it's what's called the lockroom mystery detective stories.
The lockroom. That is point.
The room was locked. Well, I can't deny that. But I can tell you how it happened. There's no way the bolt could have been drawn across from outside the cabin.
You are all quite mistaken. The cabin next door is not a so-called locked room at all.
Yeah, let's go, Sholmes. What?
Oh yes, there is another entrance. An entrance used last night by the culprit in order to gain access to the cabin despite the bolted door.
No, never mind. He's gonna say the vent.
Oh no.
He's gonna implicate Pavlova. What other entrance? We never discovered one.
Why, it gapes open-mouthed at you even as we speak. The ventilator, man.
The ventilator?
You think this is fun?
You were laughing.
I cannot even put my arm through that hole.
That's because your arms are as thick as tree trunks. You're suggesting that the culprit and left the victim's cabin through that tiny opening? It's not possible.
Oh, but it is. And last night, the victim even witnessed the intruder in the act of passing through the ventilator.
Are we talking about the snake? The assumed snake, unless it's not. Mr. Sholmes, do you mean? Are you referring to the words Kazuma-sama wrote in his diary? 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled pen is dangling from the ventilator grill. Please tell me what it was actually.
Precisely, my dear madam.
But what does it mean? What is this speckled pen?
The answer to that particular conundrum is in this very cabin, wherever it is.
Where is it? Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing?
There is a distinct element of danger, but fear not, I am ready. What I am about to expose for you all to see will shock you to your cores. Behold.
Yeah. What the? Oh. How did it get on his head though?
Allow me to introduce you all to the band, the speckled band.
A snake?
Indubitably.
Yeah. Why did you bring a snake on board, Pavlova? Mr. Sholmes, just one thing.
Pray, what troubles you?
Well, that snake isn't really speckled. Yeah, that's true. Is it? It looks more stripy, wouldn't you say? He's right. Yes, you're right. I think in this case you'd have to call it striped band, maybe? The striped band, yeah. Wouldn't you?
You both see and observe with distinction, however. Do you not think that is precisely the trap into which the culprit wishes you to fall?
What do you mean? Oh my goodness, really? It's a trap?
How exactly? I think perhaps it is time I explain the intricacies of my train of thought.
Okay.
Are you ready, Miss Pavlova?
I'm sorry for the young man who died, but that is all. His death has nothing to do with me. This whole thing is nothing to do with me.
There are two conclusions I have drawn from the facts. Number one, last night your friend infiltrated the victim's cabin.
Huh.
And number two, that same friend was responsible for the victim losing his life.
No.
She's turned as white as a bowl of rice again. Sholmes must be right. He's hit the nail on the head. I don't think so though.
This young woman's friend killed Mr. Asugi?
Who? It looks like he can't speak with that snake coiled around his head. Good. I would advise as little movement as possible, Seaman. You wouldn't want the fangs of that long friend in your neck. So everyone, let us begin. Let's go. Sherlock Holmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Let's go. The Great Deduction, the game is afoot. Conclusion. Intruder's identity. Let's go. Miss Pavlova, moments ago you claimed the following. His death is nothing to do with me. This whole thing has nothing to do with me. Yet you cannot deceive yourself, yeah. Yes, when you recall those horrid events, your aching heart smarts with pain. Her hand? And it is that very pain that evidences your inextricable link to the victim's death. So we ask, what was the nature of this intruder that stole into the victim's cabin on that portentous night? Why, naturally, it was a friend with which you boarded this vessel, was it not?
Is there another friend that you boarded this vessel with?
Ah, as I suspected, another telltale glance. Without doubt, your friend is arriving.
Oh, so it's not the snake.
And yet, the fact leaves us in a quandary. The victim's written observations on the night in question tell of a speckled band, whereas, regrettably, these specimen's markings do not fit that description in any way.
Yeah? So is there something else?
What explanation can we give then, pray? What was the sight that fell upon the victim's eyes last night?
Is it? Are you hiding it with you? No, don't look at me. This has nothing to do with any of this.
Oh, but it does. You have the answer to this quandary even now, hidden behind your back. What's that? Yes, that which you are trying but failing to conceal can only be the snake's loose skin. It doesn't work that way. Evidently, after all, after the subtle and horrible crime, this most deadly friend of yours shed its original skin. It doesn't work that way, Sholmes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Last night, through the ventilator visible in this cabin, your then speckled friend slitted next door it. Using the bell cord on the other side as a bridge, the serpent silently descended into the victim's quarters. In the dim light, it appeared to the young gentleman who was about to lose his life as a speckled band. In summary, the nature of this friend of yours which last night infiltrated the scene of the crime is a rare breed of snake whose markings change each time it loses its skin and all. No. No. A snake so dreadful we can only imagine it would be found in the deepest depths of India.
What does that even mean?
A beloved speckled snake. How Mr. Asugi died. Moving on, we come to the heart of the matter, the grim demise of the victim. How did this young man lose his life and why? According to the data of which I have been apprised, it will appear there were no visible signs of injury. Yeah? Ah! In fact, the circumstances of the victim's death can only be explained by a terrible venom. Now, if we take that as a fact, we can reasonably imagine there remains evidence to affirm it at the scene of the crime. Oh no! Oh no! Could there be? Yes, an examination of the deceased body will prove the cause of death. What? Nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. The almost but not quite imperceptible puncture wounds left by the venomous fangs will seal the truth. Where? There's nothing. Yes, the vestiges of the snake bite delivered by your terrifying friend. This makes no sense. Yeah. There is no point feigning ignorance, Miss Pavlova. After the incident, you endeavored to hide everything, didn't you? But now, your involuntarily glance betrays the hiding place you chose. It's gone, it's empty. That's right, you hid the evidence that links you to the victims in that traveling case. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, it moves. When we first met in this cabin, it came to my attention that your case moved periodically. Yeah. Your serpent assassin was restless inside, no doubt. You don't. It is telling that the victim made note of a low whistling sound that he heard minutes before his end. This part I still haven't figured it out yet. That was your signal, was it not? The sound you had used to train your serpent friend. To train? Indeed, you'd put the serpent through this ventilator and wait. After a period, you'd summon it back with a whistle. You couldn't know if the animal had done its duty, so you would listen for signs of life next door. If the victim appeared not to have been dispatched, you'd release the snake once more. Do you deny that this snake has undergone such training? It's not true. We have a lot to unpack here. Having slid through the ventilator and down the bell, the creature needed only to sink its fangs in once. And its venom would course through the victim's veins, ending his existence forever. That is the true nature of the speckled band that took the poor young man's life. There can be no doubt. My logic is infallible, except that it's so full of flaws. Thus concludes Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of the speckled band. Miss Pavlova has trained her pet snake as a killing machine. There on the floor, you will observe a saucer of milk. The promise of food is a key to training any creature. It's milk? Was it milk? I thought it was empty. Incredible. No! Oh. No. No. You solved the mystery. No! Amazing. Your great deduction really lives up to its name. I see now why Sherlock Holmes has become such a household name. No. My dear man, it was nothing remarkable, as the Russians say. I could have done it with one left hand. Please, Susato, please say something. Could I venture an opinion, Mr. Holmes? But of course, what's on your mind? It's just about your deductions before. Some things don't quite make sense to me, yeah. Let's go, girl. I welcome questions as to my method, and will answer both loudly and proudly. Oh, well, good. First of all, snakes are egg-laying creatures, part of the reptile family. Okay. You are well informed, madam. And reptiles, don't drink milk. Yeah. Oh. It's really only mammals that like to drink milk, you see?
So, I'm not sure it would be possible to train a snake using milk as a reward.
No matter. No doubt Miss Pavlova used some other trick to encourage her pet to do her bidding. Milk was merely an example, the logic holds.
Well, there is something else. Snakes have no ears.
Uh-huh. Ah,
Yes, so I'm not sure it would really be possible to signal to a snake by whistling.
but madam, what of the tales from Arabia? Have you not heard of snakes that dance to the sounds of a flute?
I think perhaps the performers play their music in time with the snake's natural movements.
Okay. Oh, I see. No hands, no feet, no ears. These creatures are so inept to be practically useless. Don't take it out on the snakes, Mr. Sholmes.
There is one other thing.
Go, 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 go.
Snakes use the scales on their bellies to propel themselves. So, I'm not really sure that a snake could manage to climb up a flat bell cord like the ones in these cabins.
Then you should try harder. The thing is, it's not possible, so...
Please don't be angry with me, Mr. Sholmes. The point is, even if the snake had gone through the ventilator to the next door cabin, it couldn't have come back without help. What I'm trying to say is that there are a number of reasons why it's difficult to imagine the snake could have had a part in this.
Yeah. So now we have to think of another way, Sholmes. We have to think of another way. Oh. Can you just tell me what your pet is?
I think we need to step in and help again, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh no, you don't mean... You don't mean to say that we will continue this in the next episode. So until the next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.